Hi there, it's Jim here at Tutor2, and you can tell I think I'm excited because we've got a new course that's literally just gone live. It's the latest in our series of skills booster courses, free courses for students and their teachers and tutors. And this one is Transition to GCSE. It's a course that I've not come across before. A course designed to support our new Year 10 students as they enter this crucial GCSE phase. So I wanted to catch up with one of the team behind the course, Kathy, who's been busy with the rest of the team, writing the materials, recording the videos, preparing the activities. Kathy, the course has just gone live. So tell me something about this transition to GCSE course.
Well, I have to say, I think of all the courses we've done, I am most excited about this one. I think you're absolutely right when you say this is quite new, this is quite different. So certainly in our experience, when students start their GCSEs, they're really, really excited and they want to do well. But actually, very few schools have in place a course or a sort of a proper programme to support them in that. And I think the key to doing really well in GCSE is doing the right amount of work in the right way on the right things at the right time right from the start. And unless somebody tells you what those things are and shows you how to put in place really good sort of actionable strategies, then it's not going to work. And that's what we've tried to do. So we've really tried to target this at year 10s, just starting. And what can you do? What can you do to make this thoroughly enjoyable, to get great GCSE results at the end of it? And I think hugely importantly, do this in a way that builds a really solid skill base that you're going to be able to build on in sixth form and build on beyond. But we do there's a video in there, the final one. If you haven't done this at the beginning or even in the middle and you're now quite close to the end, what can you do at that point?
Yeah, a bit of firefighting at the end of year 11 in whatever circumstances students are taking their assessments and exams. What kind of things it sounds quite a broad course in terms of its scope then, Kathy. It's more than just how to study at GCSE, how to get your target grade in maths and English. What kind of things are we covering, and what's the format as well of the course?
So it starts off with really understanding what is different about these GCSE years. And I think that's massively important because students often think, well, I've lost some subjects, therefore this is going to be easier. And then it comes as quite a shock when it isn't. So it starts off with what's the same and what's different. There is quite a bit on your academic skills because GCSEs are academic subjects, so you do need those. There's some stuff too, though, about how you use the material from exam boards, because a new thing about GCSEs is that these are assessed externally and they're examined externally. But there's more general stuff as well about making the most of these years. So there's a video on work experience and why you need it, and how getting these employability skills and your work experience, how does that sit alongside your academic subjects? And all it's really about making a success of these 2 years in the broadest possible sense. And I think there's one video, is it I can't remember what it's called, but it's essentially about being kind to yourself. I mean, how do you manage this whole thing so that it does go well for you?
Yeah, because it's a hugely challenging period, isn't it?
Yeah.
And of course, as you get further into year 11 in particular, a daunting, a real stamina test for lots of students, regardless of what kind of foundations they've laid in year 10.
But I think that, though, is the key message behind the videos. So GCSEs, yeah, they are hard work. Of course, they're hard work, but you need to be very strategic about when you're doing that hard work. So if you do that hard work in the right places and in the right way, then the whole thing becomes much more manageable. And you
Yeah.
need to think about being effective rather than always busy, busy, busy. And it needs to be you that's in control of what's happening. And that's what this video does. It gives you the knowledge and the skills so that you're in control of your learning and you're in control of your experiences of these 2 years rather than them being in control of you. And in the video there is a comment to think about how to keep yourself motivated, and what we suggest is that you think about yourself on GCSE results day, and what you want is to be standing there getting your results and being able to say in all honesty, whatever they are, there is absolutely nothing more I could have done. And that, I think, is the best position in the world to be in. And that's what this course, if you follow our advice, is going to let you do.
So it's a classic skills booster course. I mean, I can't wait to start playing on the course now and working my way through the videos and activities and the downloads and all that kind of stuff. It sounds like it's also a course that Year 10 form tutors would find handy. Some activities there they could use in tutor time to help introduce some of those concepts, rather than just leaving Year 10s to work their way through the course independently, which of course they can do. But it's
I mean, I think it would be brilliant for both. I mean, there is, like all tutor to you things, it's fun, it's accessible, there's loads and loads and loads of games, so you can do those on your own if you're accessing the on-demand course yourself, or you can do them with your friends, you can do them with your form groups. And I think that is the absolute beauty of it, that you can access it in the way that works best for you, and you can access it several times over, so you can have a little look at the beginning, and I think it is done best that way. So you start off doing the right sorts of things. But I think a very key message with us saying, be kind to yourself, is don't try and change everything all at once. Try and change 1 or 2 things, so they're going to have quite a big impact. And then when that works, come back and try something else. So I think this is a series of videos that students will want to access several times over, and will want to access it in different ways with different groups of people. But I think for teachers to use, tutors to use, that's what I'm going to be doing in my school as well. I think it will work fantastically well for that.
Superb. Well, as with all skills booster courses, it's free, so there's no excuse not to enrol. Get your free Mighty Tutor account, log in, and then have a look, and maybe watch 1 or 2 of the early sessions. It's all broken down step by step, module by module. You can mark how far you've got by saying that you've completed perhaps an activity or a video. So keep track of how you do it. Come back to it as often as you want. It's not time limited. The only thing to do is also to share the link to the course. If you're watching on social media, we'll post a link to the course so you can crack on and have an explore. But please do share that link with anybody else who you think might be interested in the transition to GCSE skills booster course. Well done for getting it live. Fantastic effort by all the team. I know we're excited about it, but this is a
so excited. I think it absolutely is. We've thought so hard about really what is going to work for this age group. What do they need to know? How are we going to get it across in a way that they can actually not just think, I can see the sense of that, but I know what to do. I know what to do right now. I know how to put this into practice, and I can see how that's going to help me. So it's 10 videos long, but don't be daunted by that. They're really fun. They're quite short. They're quite snappy. They're absolutely geared towards the students that need to see them.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic stuff, Kathy. Many thanks once again. I know it's been a massive effort by everybody involved to get this course live just in time for our new Year 10 starting their GCSE studies. And, well, looking forward to catching up with you to hear more about some other skills booster courses on the way. So once again, Kathy, many thanks.
Excellent. Thank you.